Florence, Florence, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when she comes for you? Hello, VSW here. Hurricane Florence is heading our way, mostly going to affect South Carolina and North Carolina, most of the states in the East Coast. So there's a chance we have to evacuate. So gotta quickly get this done. So here is my Hell in a Cell predictions. To get things started, we got Daniel Bryan teaming up with his wife Brie Bella, taking on the team of The Miz and his wife Maurice. The Miz and Daniel Bryan has to be one of the best rivalries right now in WWE. Because 2 weeks ago, I think, during Daniel Bryan's match with Andrade Cien, The Miz and Maurice created a distraction and they gave Daniel and Brie one of the worst beatings that they ever received in their lives, in their entire career. And then last night on SmackDown, Maurice just walked away and backed out from her match with Brie Bella, only for her to throw her right back into the ring to have the match. But then The Miz just pulled Brie out of the ring, and that made Daniel Bryan mad because, of course, you don't put your hands on another man's wife like that. Excuse me. You don't put your hands on another man's wife like that. So, of course, Daniel Bryan was going to flip out. But last time The Miz and Daniel Bryan went one-on-one, The Miz won because Maurice gave The Miz something to help him. But it's going to be a mixed tag team match this Sunday, and I'm going to say that Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella is going to win this match. Next, we got AJ Styles defending the WWE Championship against his newest rival and another one of the best rivalries in WWE right now, Samoa Joe. Because since SummerSlam, Samoa Joe kept talking about AJ Styles' family, trying to get in his head. And last night, he even read a bedtime story about AJ Styles and his family. And he's looking to become the next WWE champion this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. Because, of course, at SummerSlam, AJ Styles got himself DQ'd because Samoa Joe went too far talking about his family, saying that he would be AJ Styles' daughter's new daddy. Went too far with that one. But this Sunday, they're going to settle it at Hell in a Cell. And this is really tough because I kind of see AJ Styles retaining, and then I also see Samoa Joe winning the title. But here, I'm going to just go on a limb, take a risk, and say that AJ Styles is going to remain the phenomenal one and the WWE champion. So AJ Styles, my pick to win. Next, we have the New Day defending the SmackDown Tag Team titles, silver, not gold, against Aiden English and Rusev in Rusev Day. Because last night on SmackDown, Rusev and Aiden were successful defeating the Bar to become the number one contenders for the SmackDown tag titles. So now the question is, Hell in a Cell, will the New Day remain five-time WWE World Tag Team Champions? Or will it be an amazing and memorable Rusev Day? We'll find out Sunday. But again, because of Florence coming towards us in the next day or two, I don't know if I'll be able to watch it, but I'll see if I can. But I'm going to say here that the New Day is going to retain. Although I'd like to see Rusev Day as the champions, but I'm going to say New Day is going to retain the silver and remain the five-time WWE World Tag Team Champions. Next, we got Roman Reigns defending the Universal Championship against Braun Strowman inside Hell in a Cell with WWE Hall of Famer and legend Mick Foley as the special guest referee, as was announced this past Monday on Raw. Of course, nobody can forget the memorable moment when The Undertaker, 20 years ago, threw Mick Foley off of the cell and through that announce table. But then Mick Foley returned to the ring, climbed back up on the cell, and The Undertaker just chokeslammed him right through the cell. Nobody could ever forget that, ever. Because how could I forget that? But Mick Foley being the referee, I just hope he doesn't get hurt again. And this is the night Braun Strowman cashes in Money in the Bank, or Monster in the Bank, but he did on Raw. He cashed in Monster in the Bank to get his title match with Roman Reigns this Sunday in Hell in a Cell. Now, I would love to see Braun Strowman as the Universal Champion. I want to see it because I do think that would be a great idea. That would be best for WWE. But for some reason, I kind of think that Roman Reigns is going to retain. So here, I'm just going to go on a limb and say that Roman Reigns is going to leave Hell in a Cell still the Universal Champion. If Brock Lesnar wins, no, not Brock Lesnar. If Braun Strowman wins, that'll still be good. So I would be okay with it either way. Next, we got Ronda Rousey defending the Raw Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss. At SummerSlam, Ronda Rousey tapped out Alexa Bliss with the armbar to win her first WWE Women's Championship. And of course, on Raw, Alexa Bliss invoked her rematch clause, and she will get her rematch this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. Will she be successful, or will Ronda Rousey make her tap out again? Not quite sure with this one, because who knows? Natalya may come out and have a heel turn and turn her back on Ronda Rousey and align herself with Alexa Bliss. I don't know. So I don't really know about this one. I don't know if Ronda's going to retain or Alexa's going to win it. I don't know, because it is really tough to tell. It is really hard. But I got to pick one. Either Alexa wins or Ronda retains. I can't believe I'm going to do this, but I am going to predict that Alexa Bliss is going to win back the Raw Women's title. So Alexa Bliss to win, my pick. Huge risk. Next, we got Jeff Hardy going up against his rival Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell. The second Hell in a Cell match. Because Jeff Hardy, after losing to Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton just came out and attacked Jeff Hardy. And then on SmackDown Live, it looked like Jeff Hardy was going to win back the United States Championship, only for Randy Orton to strike again. And again, and again, and again. He even pulled that little hole in Jeff Hardy's ear. That was disturbing. But a whole new level, they're stepping inside Hell in a Cell. And I like the charismatic Enigma, and I like the Viper. I like them both, but I can only pick one to win. So I'm going to say that there will be an RKO, and Randy Orton is going to win this Hell in a Cell match. Next, we got Charlotte Flair defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against the woman who so far her heel run is amazing. Her heel run is so much better so far than it was she was a face. The Irish Lass Kicker with an L, who deserves to be two-time women's champion, Becky Lynch. Because Becky Lynch had the title won, about to tap Carmella out to the Disarmer at SummerSlam, but out of nowhere, Charlotte Flair struck Becky Lynch with a natural selection to win the title. And after the match, Becky Lynch just snapped and attacked Charlotte Flair, turning heel in the process. And her SmackDown Live heel promo was one of the greatest heel promos I have ever seen and heard. I loved that promo. Her explanation made a whole lot of sense, and I agree with her 100%. That's why I want her to win this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. I don't know if she's going to win, but I want her to win because, like they do on Twitter, the hashtag Give Becky a chance. Because Becky Lynch deserves to be champion again. Because so far, she only won the title one time. She deserves to win it twice. So when is she going to be able to win it twice? Hopefully this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. But will she win is the question. I don't know. But again, it's a really tough choice. But again, here, I'm going to go on a limb and say that Charlotte Flair is going to retain. But if Becky Lynch wins, that'll be great. I would love that. Because even though I think Charlotte Flair is going to retain, I want Becky Lynch to win. Because like I said, she deserves to be the champion again. So Charlotte, I think is going to win. Becky Lynch, I want to win. And if there's any match on the kickoff show, I'll be sure to put them down in the description. And for right now, last match, not the main event. We have Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre defending the Raw Tag Team titles against 2/3 of the Shield, the Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins and the returning Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Last week on Raw, the Shield received a huge beatdown by Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, and the rest of the Raw villains. What a beatdown that was. But then this past Monday on Raw, they got redemption and attacked the heels with looked like axe sticks, like they just took out the axes but just left the stick. And then Seth Rollins even tried to get Baron Corbin arrested, and that was pretty funny. That was kind of funny. I like that. And then Dean Ambrose said to the guy, "Hit me up the next time I go to jail." Boy, I love Dean Ambrose, man. Face or heel, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are both awesome. But I don't think they're going to win the titles this Sunday, so that's why I'm going to say that Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler will leave Hell in a Cell still the Raw Tag Team Champions. And before the Hurricane Florence storm, that quickly ends my predictions for Hell in a Cell this Sunday. Leave yours in the comments below. The match I'm looking forward to the most is the Universal Championship match at Hell in a Cell. The match I'm looking forward to the least, the Raw Tag Team title match. I have to pick one. But leave your predictions down in the comments. And if you are in any of the states where Hurricane Florence is going to land, please get out and stay safe and be very careful out there. So again, if you live in any of the states where Hurricane Florence may strike, please stay safe. And if you need to, evacuate. But hurricane season sucks. But just 2 more months, and this year's hurricane season will finally be over. Just 2 more. But that's it, guys. I'll see you all in the next video. And if not Monday or whenever Florence finally goes away and we can finally come back and the power comes back on, I'll give you all my review for Hell in a Cell. Again, stay safe. Be careful if you're living in a state where Florence is going to strike, and see you soon.